Today we're going to look at the Science Passage 3 in Practice Test 4. Beginning with number 22. The primary purpose of the passage is to A. Present the background of a medical breakthrough. Lines 9 through 11 introduce the focus of the passage. Welcome to the world of farming, in which simple genetic tweaks turn animals into living pharmaceutical factories. The passage then discusses the chronological development of farming and describes atrin, a useful drug produced after decades of laboratory experiments. 23. The author's attitude toward farming is best described as one of C. Appreciation. The author is appreciative of farming and describes it as turning animals into living pharmaceutical factories. She expresses a positive view of farming in line 70 when she describes its end result. Et voilà, human medicine. 24. As used in line 20, expert most nearly means C. Capable. In lines 19 through 21, the author explains that dairy animals are experts or capable protein producers. 25 and 26 were paired questions. 25. What does the author suggest about the transgenic studies done in the 1980s and 1990s? B. They were not expected to yield products ready for human use. In line 36, the author explains that the initial transgenic studies were lab-bound thought experiments come true. Those first studies, in other words, were considered to be of theoretical value only. They were not expected to yield products ready for human use. The answer there came from C, lines 35 through 36. 27 and 28 were also paired questions. 27. According to the passage, which of the following is true of an antithrombin? And the answer is A. It reduces compounds that lead to blood clots. Lines 42 through 44 explain that atrin acts as a molecular bouncer, sidling up to clot-forming compounds and escorting them out of the bloodstream. Antithrombin can thus be seen as an agent that reduces the amount of dangerous clots in the bloodstream. In B, lines 42 through 44 is where we found that answer. 29. Which of the following does the author suggest about the female goats mentioned in line 59? This was B. Some of their kids were not born with the antithrombin gene. In lines 60 through 62, the description of female goats' kids mentions that some of them proved to be transgenic, the human gene nestled safely in their cells. The statement "some of them" indicates that while a number of the newborn goats were transgenic, others were not. 30. The most likely purpose of the parenthetical information in lines 63 through 64 is to D. Define a term. In lines 63 through 64, the parenthetical is added after the phrase "a promoter," which is a sequence of DNA that controls gene activity. The parenthetical's purpose is to define the term promoter. 31. The phrase liquid gold, line 71, most directly suggests that D. Atrin has proved to be a financially beneficial product for GTC. Gold is a valuable element that commands high prices, so calling something liquid gold implies that it has great value. Because the pharmaceutical company GTC was producing the drug in order to sell it, it can be inferred that describing atrin as liquid gold means it proved to be a lucrative product for GTC.